YouTube? How are you this afternoon? We are pretty good. We are in Buchanan, West Virginia at Weinhauser Lumber Products, and we just got through untarping and unsecuring the veneer board that we have. We're just waiting for him to get it off. Then we can put our 8-foot timbers away and we can get out of here. We got up at 7 and then got everything ready to go, pulled up, bought fuel at 7:30 and took off. My man there, Colin, was in the driver's seat for most of the day. He drove about 4.5 hours and just over 250 miles, I think it was. All mountain driving. He did a really good job. Real good job. You know, first time doing it. He made some mistakes, but that's cool. We're still alive. That's all that matters. And the load got here. Once we got to the last rest area, before we ended up getting on West Virginia 19 to cut across the state, get to 79, I started driving. And I'm kind of glad I did, because the downgrades were pretty stiff, and we actually overheated the brakes twice. They didn't get too bad, but they got pretty warm, and I think mostly because we'd come down the hill, come around a curve, and there'd be a stoplight, so you got to really kick into it. No indication of the lights until after you made the corner. That looks like he's starting to unload. So that is about that. It was just a really nice drive. It was beautiful. We got a little bit of rain once we got going this morning. Then it kind of cleared out. The day was beautiful. It was really nice. It's kind of cloudy right now. Of course, West Virginia is a beautiful state to drive through, and so is a little bit of Virginia where they drove through. And got a little video for you guys too after this, actually before this, that y'all watched. And that's all him driving. We have a pre-plan, and it's picking up in Corwin, West Virginia. It pays 67 miles empty, but it's going to take us 94 to get there. Because even though there's a direct road from here to there, it's West Virginia 20, but it's not recommended. It's a recommended truck route, but it's a not recommended truck route. Does that make any freaking sense? So we're gonna head back to the interstate, head down, and cut back over. Oh well, we saved actually 22 miles off the paid mileage getting here, so I could afford to put it on the other one. That load goes to Tennessee. I don't remember what town it goes to, and it delivers on Monday. It's only 400 miles all together, but you gotta stay in the truck, buddy. It's only 400 miles altogether, but that's all they could get us, and I qualify for the 800 minimum, so it's not too bad. We're gonna get it. We'll be there tomorrow, and just camp out for the weekend. If I can put him in a hotel, I will. I'll let y'all know. But the thing is, it's a lumber load, and the work assignment says no tarps. I kind of hope we don't have to tarp it, and I kind of hope we do have to tarp it. If we do tarp it, I get 25 bucks. If we don't have to tarp it, easier time. So, well, we got to pick it up before 9 p.m. tonight. So, I will chat with y'all later and let y'all know how things go. See ya. Good evening, YouTube. How are you this evening? We are that close to being lost. It is 7 o'clock Central Time, and we are at AWP Lumber in Cowan, West Virginia. It took us about almost 2 hours to get here, and it was only 88 miles. This place is literally in the backwoods of nowhere, and we are picking up raw lumber. And I'll be right back. Good evening again, YouTube. Sorry about that. The forklift driver came back and was waving at me. Where was I? Oh yeah, we are this far from being lost. I mean, lost. If it wasn't for maps, I'm telling you. But this place is so remote. There's no internet. Well, there is. It's 1x if you know how your phones work. It's pre 3G. It is brutally slow. So yeah, when you watch this video, it'll probably be the next day, and I apologize for that in advance. Now I'm going to post on Facebook, which I can't get on. It's really slow, and let you guys know about that. So we're hauling 8 bundles of raw red cedar wood. The stuff is so fresh that it's just in the sinuses, you know, and we're out here in the middle of nowhere. We can't go anywhere. When we finished securing the load, Corwin heard air leaking, and so we started hunting around, and one of our tires on the trailer has a huge nail through it, and it's leaking out the sides of the nail. So excuse me. So we called a service call, and we're waiting on that. It's about 9 p.m. right now, Central Time, and Corwin's already gone to bed, so I stepped out here to finish up the video. This place is really, really seriously remote, and we're gonna have a really, really hard time getting out of here. Based on the load plan and the route that we need to take to get out of here, we're gonna actually have to take West Virginia 20 south for about 35 miles. If you know anything about back roads, especially in these states, it's 2 lanes, no shoulder, and it's just really tight, lots of twists and turns, quite a bit of hills. And since we're almost max weight, because the load is 49,000 pounds, it's going to be a slow go getting out of here. So between the tire and everything else, we're going to wait till morning. Really don't have a choice now because we're out of our 14, and we heard from FleetNet, and they gave us an hour and a half. What do you call it? Hour and a half ETA. But I have a feeling probably not gonna make that. This place is pretty remote. I've been waiting for him to call to say, "Where are you guys?" So hopefully he'll show up eventually. But tomorrow we're gonna drive on down to pretty close to the receiver. There's a bunch of pilots and truck stops about an hour from there. Whoops, sorry about that. About an hour from the receiver, and we're gonna go down there and camp out for the weekend and try to get a reset. And once we get the reset in, then we're gonna hop on down to where the receiver actually is and park on their lot. They have overnight parking, and stay there, and so we can deliver first thing Monday morning and take off from there. So hopefully next weekend I'll be home. This was a really, really good week all in all. Corwin is doing fantastic in his driving. He drove about 1,600 miles this week altogether. He's backed the truck, I think 6 or 7 times in truck stops. I don't back all that much. I do everything I can to avoid backing. And when I got here, I ended up having to do a lot of backing because this place was so tight that I could not get the trailer around their little loop they have that trucks come on. I'm not sure how the guys do it. I asked the one guy to move a bundle for me off the ground so I could get around, and they wouldn't do it. And the plant is shutting down for the night, so they're all going home. And it's just been a great week. I'm pushing 3,000 miles with this load. The other good thing about this week is this weekend starts the split mileage weekends for Maverick. I guess they've never seen anybody talk to their phone before. Basically what that means, split mileage is originally anything that delivered, if you picked up a load and went over the weekend and you delivered on Monday, all the miles for that entire trip went on that week's check, which is that Monday, so it come on the following Friday. What they've done is they've instituted a split mileage, so whatever you've done, if you get a load on Friday and it's due Monday or whenever, and you drive, you get paid for all the miles you've actually done up to 8 a.m. Sunday morning, and that goes on the previous week. So this is an 800-mile weekend for me because I qualify for the 800 miles. I don't know if they're going to give me the whole 800. I'll probably end up getting at least 350 of it because it's 50 miles from the truck stop to the receiver, and I'm either going to drive in Monday morning or I'll drive in late Sunday night. So we will have to see how it goes. Really, all at this point, it really all depends on when the tire guy gets here. So, with that said, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna make me a sandwich or something and go to bed. So, you guys have a great weekend until we talk again. Keep the shiny side up. 73s. We'll be seeing you. Bye.